All right. I'm Melissa Wren. Thank you so much for being on the call tonight, for those on as well as those who might be listening at a later time. I have been a coach for about 2 years. I'm an Emerald coach, and I am the wife to Bill and the mother to Kylie and Liam, an 8 and a 6-year-old. And I'm also not only a coach, but I'm a registered dietitian, about 19 years. And I left that job back in December to coach full time and be a full time Beachbody coach. So I love what I do. And I've done a lot of programs. I love Shanti. I love Autumn Calabrese. The programs are fantastic. I got started with the 21-day fix and still love it. I also love to travel and I love to read. So anybody else that's a reader, I definitely connect with.
All right, and I'm Becky Munger, and I'm a lifetime diamond coach. I'm the mom of 5, grandma of 2. They're the cutest grandbabies ever. And I, too, am a full-time Beachbody coach. I quit my day job back in November and love that decision because I love being my own boss and I love working from home, and I just feel like I can stay on top of things better and be a better wife and a better mom that way, but that's just me. I counted up the other day, I've done at least 18 full Beachbody programs. I started way back when, and I'll show you a slide of some of the beginning programs later, but I love Shanti, I love Tony Horton, I love to travel also, and I love HGTV. And Property Brothers, and any of those home improvement shows are my faves. So, all right, go ahead, Christy.
All right, I'm Christy, and I just this summer decided to stay home and be a full-time Beachbody coach also. I'm an Emerald, very close to being Diamond. I have 3 little girls. Kennedy is 7, Natalie is 5, and Lydia is 2, and my husband is Jeremy. My favorites have been 21 Day Fix and Turbo Fire, but also Size. And I just restarted 21 Day Fix yesterday, so I'm in day 2 of Perfection. So I'm really proud of that. I like to craft. I like to go on craft cooking retreats with my girlfriends, and we even get together once a month and do that. I love reading books. I love reading fiction, nonfiction, historical fiction. I just love to read, and I like documentaries like Biography Channel, things about castles and pyramids and the Great Wall of China, and I want to travel and see all that stuff one day. And then Maggie is also one of our coaches, but she had a family emergency, so she is she is an Emerald coach now. We have to update some of these slides. Margot is her daughter. She is a first grade teacher. She loves the 22 minutes hardcore, loves to read, and she is a Netflix marathon. So we are missing Maggie tonight.
All right. Well, Beachbody is actually a $1 billion business, and we're debt-free. And we were founded in 1998 by Carl Deichler and John Congdon. And their whole purpose for coming up with this company is to help people achieve their goals and to just live healthy, fulfilling lives. And when we first started out, it was all done through infomercials, and they were selling home DVD fitness programs. And they were really popular. And the thing that was different about ours is that they were really hard. You know, they really took commitment, and they took, John and Carl kind of went out on a limb and really took a risk by making the program so hard. And if you've ever done P90X or you know anyone who has done it, you know what kind of commitment that takes. But what they did is they had these online message boards for their customers and people that were doing the programs. And they were chatting back and forth and supporting each other and giving each other motivation. And then they were inviting their friends to do the same thing. And John and Carl saw that and thought, hey, let's reward these people. And so they asked the initial customers to become the founding coaches. And that's when Team Beachbody was developed, and that was in 2007. So those original customers became the first coaches. And you can see here that since the beginning of Team Beachbody, we have come out with so many different programs. And, it's been such a great thing to have the coaches. And these programs here are what support our business. And you see, if you look at this, there are so many popular ones. And it seems like Team Beachbody is synonymous with P90X and Insanity. And, so when you hear those things, you pretty much think of Team Beachbody. And the one thing that's really cool about Team Beachbody, and one thing that makes us unique, is that we have the full package. We offer fitness, and we offer nutrition, and we offer accountability and rewards. And, back in the day when it was just Beachbody, we had the fitness in place. But then when Team Beachbody came into play with the coaches, that's when the nutrition aspect came into play. And, now we've got programs like the 21-Day Fix. And that particular program is one of the most popular and most effective weight loss programs around. So it's just a really cool thing that that's one of our programs. And you can see from this chart right here that our revenue with Team Beachbody continues to grow. And that means that we're seeing what customers want, and we're providing what they need. And so just, the thing is that the obesity problem in our country is not going away anytime soon. And so, we're just coming up with new products constantly to kind of help to fix that problem. And, that just continues to drive our revenues up. And you can see here that in 2015, our coaches helped over 1 million people to achieve their goals and to lose weight and to get healthy. And like I said just a few minutes ago, that this problem is not going away anytime soon. And so we need coaches. One of Carl's goals is to have 1 million coaches. And even if we had 1 million coaches, that still would only scratch the surface, as far as helping out all of the people who are obese or overweight. And it's actually predicted that in the year 2030, 86% of adults and 30% of all kids will be obese. And that's a really scary number. But you can see it. I mean, anytime you're out in the public, you just see people that really need to lose weight, and people that are unhealthy, and even people in the healthcare industry. I know that, Melissa worked in a hospital for a long time, and a lot of the nurses and doctors are very unhealthy. And so it's just a continuing problem. And so we need more coaches to help fix that.
Absolutely. Yeah. And, I want to touch a little bit on Shakeology, but to kind of back up what Becky was talking about, when I became a dietitian back in 1997, I remember I did some public talks, to groups of people that would come, and we were showing all these obesity slides and what the trends were looking like at that time we were looking at 2000, we were looking at 2010, 20, I think that was as far out as we were projecting. But the numbers were staggering. And, I thought, gosh, is this really true? And I mean, yeah, like Becky said, I go to the zoo and I'm like, I feel bad for people because I watch them just trying to get around. And I'm seeing those numbers come to fruition. And when Carl came to visit Indianapolis, he made the comment that just in the drive from the airport to Indianapolis to downtown, that he saw that we have a lot of room for more coaches and for people to help. And that's so true. And Shakeology is definitely one of those products that I think, in my opinion, from a dietitian standpoint, it's a fantastic product. I was very leery about it from, just all the things that you hear about shakes, but it honestly is the best one out there. For less than $5 a day, you're getting what they say is the equivalent of $41 worth of fruits and vegetables in every glass. And the nice thing is, you see on that picture there's 7 flavors, so you can try any of them and see which one that you like the best. And I think all of us would agree, our coaches on here, that we feel a lot better physically when we're drinking this on a daily basis. So you can switch on slides. So what makes Shakeology better than the other products that are out there? If you look at that ingredient board, I mean, to me, it speaks volumes, but you've got the super nutritious ingredients, you've got protein, you've got vitamins, you've got minerals. It's going to help you reduce your hunger and your food cravings. It also has antioxidants. It has phytonutrients. It's going to help detoxify and protect your body against free radical damage. So, one of those buzzwords out there all the time is, how can you reduce inflammation? How can you prevent cancer? These are the types of ingredients that can help do that. Adaptogen herbs that are going to help increase your energy and combat stress. Prebiotics, probiotics, fiber, digestive enzymes that are going to help with digestion and promote regularity. And that's one of those kind of funny things. But a lot of people do notice, being more regular when they're drinking it on a daily basis. The calories, the nice thing about it is they range from 140 to 160, depending on your flavor. And there also are vegan options. And depending on what you add to your shake is going to depend on the amount of calories that you get. But it offers you a lot of options to keep it on the lower calorie side. We have something for everybody. So it's not just about Shakeology. It's not just about a specific workout program. You've got digital access, which is fantastic for people that travel, or people like me that have scratch discs that like to be able to do any kind of workout and not have to worry about which ones are scratched. We've got a performance line. They're fantastic products. We've got workout gear. We've got a multitude of DVD programs. And what I'm going to tell you is, from my standpoint, I have one good arm. I had an injury at birth where I cannot grasp anything with my right hand. So I modify the programs, but I've yet to find a program that I can't figure out a way to modify. So we really, truly do have something that can fit everyone's life. I've seen people in wheelchairs do programs. So it's just about your mindset and telling yourself you're not going to allow something to hold you back. Proven results. These are, the first slide there was pictures from Team Beachbody. We like to show you some of our own results. And I've got a couple of my coaches on here that aren't on the call, but I wanted to point out, I love that you got that new picture on there, Becky.
I know.
Good job. I didn't even think about that. So Ellen's in the top left corner. She is a registered nurse at the Heart Center of Indiana, where I used to work. And she's a fantastic cardiac nurse. She won't mind if I tell you this, but she weighed almost 400 pounds when she started. Let's see, I think it's been almost 17 months ago, and she has lost 208 pounds. So I am beyond proud of her, and I'm hoping she makes it in one of these infomercials one of these days. But you can see there's a wide variety. I mean, Chrissy's had amazing results, and Maggie's results are on there. My cousin John down in the bottom corner, he lost almost 30 pounds in, let's see, it was from, I think it was in two to 2.5 months. So it was an amazing amount of weight. So he's got twin boys that were just born last August. They're getting ready to turn a year. And I know he feels so much more amazing than he did a year ago. So just to kind of give you an idea, these results truly are real and real people. Peer support. One of the best things I can tell you about being a coach is being surrounded by wonderful people. And like Becky and I have come to, we're like twinsies in many ways. And we've become such great friends through this. We signed up the same week, not knowing each other whatsoever. Our worlds probably never would have crossed in any other way. I'm in Fishers and she's in Greenwood. But we've just really made a connection. And you look at these pictures from these team events, and it speaks volumes that it is so great to have other like-minded people that are supporting you in your life. And not just with fitness, but anything. They're just there to help lift you up when you're feeling down, and they're just there to support you no matter what's going on. So I've never experienced that anywhere, like in a job before. I can say that for sure. I've had friends, but I never felt like I had that connection with a large group of people. So what exactly does a coach do, and what is a coach? One thing I want you to understand, a coach does not have to be a fitness or a nutrition expert. You do not have to be a personal trainer. You do not have to be a registered dietitian. I love that so many people are interested in nutrition and love to share what's working for them. So it does not bother me at all if people don't have a degree in something. You don't have to be at your fitness and nutrition goals. Honestly, the people that inspire people the most, and I watch all these groups, it's the people that are starting out needing to lose, 50 plus pounds. Those people greatly inspire others. So I think sometimes it's nice when you're not at your fitness or nutrition goal, and you don't have to be an experienced salesperson. You learn to help people, and that's what the basic bottom line is to coaching. It's not about figuring out, how do I sell to people? It's just about becoming a better you. So what should a coach be? You just really should be sharing your story with other people. You should be committed to using the products that we have, whether it's a workout program or drinking Shakeology on a regular basis. Those are the things that we're looking for in a coach. And also just always being open-minded and willing to improve yourself and develop yourself through personal development. And that's a huge cornerstone of our company is personal development. And we'll give you all kinds of recommendations on books and podcasts and free YouTube videos and things from the library that you can pick up and listen to or read. So it really just kind of encompasses your whole life in terms of making you a better person. The benefits of being a coach, well, number one to me, and this is why I knew from the time I started coaching that I started seeing other coaches who had made this a full-time career, and I was a little jealous, and it was something I really wanted to work on. And the benefits, you can set your own work hours. If you like working early in the morning, which I do, I get more done while my kids are asleep. You set your own work hours, so you can decide, hey, I'm going to get all my work done this morning, and then we're going to go have fun. Or, I'm going to wait till my kids go to bed, and then I'm going to do things in the evening. You can be part-time, you can be full-time. It does not matter at all. You decide what works for you and what you want out of the job as a coach. You can build online or in person. I think, we're starting to learn that connections with real people are so important, and you're meeting with people in person is fantastic, but it's also a business that you can build online through social media. You just share your passion and you do attract people. It is true. Becky can attest to that. I know, we've been coaching the same amount of time. We've had a lot of people reach out to us, and we've been lucky in that, but they see what we're doing, and it's attractive to other people to see you changing your life in positive ways. I mean, who doesn't want that? So that's been definitely, I think, a great thing for both of us. And I know Christy would, I'm sure, agree in her time too, that that's positive.
And one of the things that you're going to find is that the more you work your business, the more rewards you're going to receive. And as a Beachbody coach, we do earn commissions on all of our retail sales. So you earn 25% commission on, like programs and challenge packs. And actually challenge packs, you earn a little bit more just because you're selling Shakeology and a program. But it's just a really neat thing. And as you start growing a team and recruiting others to join you in your business, you start earning bonuses for growing your team. You can also earn free trips. I was fortunate enough to be able to go on the Beachbody cruise in March, and I tell you what, it was fantastic. And Melissa and I are both going to be in the Dominican Republic next spring. And so that's really exciting. But just the fact that the company pays for that is just a great thing. And you get rewarded for it just simply by working your business and by helping people to achieve their own goals. And so that's really nice. Recognition, we've got all kinds of recognition programs where each month, if you hit certain goals, you can earn free things. And, we've earned so many different programs and shirts and just all kinds of different awards and rewards. And it's always fun to get a new box on your doorstep and go, what did I get this time? So it's just really neat. And then also just the learning and the personal development. Melissa's already touched on that quite a bit, that, I've never in my life worked for a company. I mean, I even worked at a church that just, this company stresses so much how they want us to be better people, and they want us to grow, and they want us to achieve our goals, and just to be better people and to make a difference. And so that's just one of the really neat things that I definitely consider a reward. And when you start out as a Beachbody coach, you're definitely not in this by yourself. And Beachbody makes it so easy to be successful, because as a new coach, you start off with the Business Quick Start. It's a 7-day program. And then you go right from that into your Coach Basics. And, our team will help you in everything that you do. And we will get you trained, and we'll make sure that you have all of the tools that you need and the training, and Beachbody provides all kinds of marketing tools and everything that you need to be successful. And I love that they keep us in the loop with their communication. And, on our websites, we have our Coach Online Office that provides you with all kinds of information. They let us know on a daily basis any breaking news, new products, anything that we need to know. They let us know about that. Every Monday morning, we have a national wake-up call, which is just a training call with one of the top coaches in the company. And those are always fantastic. And it's great to learn what other coaches are doing and what they're doing to be successful. We also have a monthly newsletter that we receive. And there's a coach FAQ, which anytime you have questions, you can jump on and you can just ask your questions, and there are answers right there and just at your fingertips. So it makes it really nice. Beachbody does also have Facebook page, and there are all kinds of YouTube videos from top coaches, and just, we're constantly sharing videos with each other. It's like, oh, I just watched this new training. You've got to see it. And so that's just a really neat thing, that everyone just really shares what works for them. And it's just a neat thing. We also learn a lot through Instagram and Twitter, and they're just ways that's how we can reach out to other people. And so you definitely have lots of tools at your fingertips.
Okay, so what to expect from your team. When you start out as a coach, you participate in a new coach training that happens usually through a private Facebook page. We have monthly team calls, so we have calls just like this one. We call it Zoom, and we participate and have training events, or we talk about how business is going, whatever just happens to be needed at the time. We have team building events and leadership training. We have Facebook team page, so you'll be on multiple team pages. Actually, you'll be on your direct sponsor, but then you'll also be on a person above that, and maybe even a person above that. And then you just get recognized, and that's really a fun part. It's fun as a coach to recognize your coaches, but it's also fun as a coach to be recognized by your coach. So we all just enjoy that recognition piece and just being held accountable to keep working towards our goals. So you have different options. So you have an option to join as a coach and help yourself or work on yourself while you're helping other people work on their health and fitness goals. Or you can join as a customer. And that would mean that you would just join a challenge group that one of us coaches provides for you and other customers as well. Okay, so if you join as a coach, sorry, go see dad. I'm so sorry. Go see your dad. Sorry. So join as a coach. This is the best deal is to buy it as a challenge pack. If when you buy it as a challenge pack, your $40 enrollment fee is waived. You get a fitness program, your first shipment of Shakeology, and then you also get a 30-day trial to the Beachbody Club, which is what we call our on-demand. That's where you get access to something you just bought online. Then you also get access to other kinds of programs. And what's really neat too is that some of the older programs that are like 10 plus years old, the whole workout program is on there. So like Turbo Fire's on there, Insanity just got put on there, and those are programs you don't even have to buy if you have access to that. You can also join as a coach by just ordering the Shakeology HD, and that you have to pay $40 extra. But that option actually makes you spend more money than option one because you have to pay the fee on number two. So it's better to go ahead and just get the challenge pack and get your enrollment fee waived and get another program. Or you can just buy option 3, which is the fitness program and enrollment fee. But like I said, number 1 is the best option. So if you decide to become a coach, we do have a $16 monthly fee, and basically what that covers is all of our marketing and our media. So when you see those infomercials at midnight or any other time of the day, that's what the $16 is paying for. So what's neat about Beachbody versus other types of direct sales is that we have all our advertising done for us for free. So when you talk about it with somebody, most of the time they know what Beachbody is and they know what their programs are. So that $16 takes care of that for you. You also, unlike say Mary Kay or Paper Chef or something, you don't have to have anything in your house, keeping the product. All the product is in the warehouse, and they just order it through the website that Beachbody provides for you, and all that stuff is mailed directly from that warehouse. You don't even have to worry about that. If the customer is unhappy with the product, you don't have to deal with that. They call customer service takes care of that. If they want to return, they take care of that. Everything's taken care of by then. Basically, all you have to do is support your customer and help them meet their goals and answer questions. But basically, everything else is done by the company, which I think is so cool. All right, so if you join as a customer, you would the best deal is you get the challenge pack. You would get the fitness program, Shakeology, and your 30 days. You could also join as a customer, gain Shakeology or a fitness program. So in the next 24 hours, the person that invited you is going to follow up and ask some of these questions you see on your screen. Okay, so at this time, we're going to open this up if anyone has any questions they would like to ask us. Oh, sorry, I'm one slide ahead. So think about what coaching could be for you. I'm sure in your mind you're already thinking of family members, friends, coworkers that you can help. I'm sure there's tons of people already that you can think of to help. And then what are your goals and dreams? What do you want out of life? Do you want to stay where you are? Do you want to work where you're working? Or is there something else that you'd rather be doing? So you just think about some of those things. Any questions?
Okay, I'm going to stop sharing right now. So if you have any questions, Alicia, feel free to ask those, or if you prefer, you can, we'll definitely be chatting in the next day, and you can ask any questions that you come up with. But do you have anything off the top of your head that you're wondering about right now? No? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and unmute everybody, actually. And I'm going to stop recording.